Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know how people drink a gallon of water in a day. It is so much liquid. I I have an app that I use on my phone in order to keep me on pace, and I don't even get close to a gallon a day. So I think I'm not I don't know the exact conversions offhand. It's like 120 ounces or something that you're supposed to try to get, which, what is that in milliliters? Let's test my conversions. What is it? The conversion is, I think it works out to like, no, that can't be right. It can't be that much. I'm not sure the exact number. Anyway, I don't. Anyway, I'm supposed to drink a lot of water. I'm not. If I had been smart, I would have thought about converting and making sure I could speak to milliliters, but I can't right now. So, anyway, I have to drink so much, and just people in general are supposed to drink that much. It just feels impossible. I don't know. I feel like I drink so much water. I feel almost borderline sick from drinking too much water, even if I spread it out. And then, even then, it's just not even close to what I'm supposed to be drinking in a day. It's wild to me. Absolutely wild. So, I use an app to try to push myself towards success at it, and even then, it's tough. But I gotta drink so much water. It's just a requirement. So, here we are. Anyway, hopefully, I guess normal people don't have problems with this. This is just something that I suffer from because I'm not a normal person, I suppose. So it is what it is. But anyway, let's play Monster Train. That's why we're here. So our previous run was with this champion, Sentient. It was brought us up to 273 wins on the series. It was a pretty decent run. We had a Thorn Hollow pick early that ended up saving the early game, but then we swiftly ran into a Petrified Crucible, which pushed us way far ahead in terms of actually scaling using spikes. We had Spike Sentient. I did end up pivoting into Cultivating, not a big deal. There was also a Shadow Siege infused Husk Hermit with 2 multi-strikes that was doing a great amount of work cleaning up floors before things even got to my Thorn Hollow. But at that point, I mean, I had holdover in grafts, I had holdover in snares. There really wasn't a lot that was threatening my run. So we pretty confidently cleared everything, and it was good. And today I get to play Tethys, which is a bummer, because it's Tethys. Yep, not much else to add. I pretty much never look forward to Tethys, but I do look forward to this run being over. It's always the closest you're ever going to be on any particular series for losing the win streak, so you've just got to be on your toes, hope for the best, and think really hard. So here we are about to do that. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It's a pretty quick intro, but I'm a little motivated to get moving. So here we go. Let's click the buttons and make it happen. See what we roll into today. I'd like a normal run. I mean, this is pretty good. They give you root seeds. I appreciate that, Monster Train. So cool. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I think I've mentioned this maybe in a recent video. I don't actually know if I've talked about this, but I've been having these headaches that have been... I have a background headache all the time, pretty much, but I've been having headaches that have been getting just above that normal background level and have been persisting and happening pretty much every day for the past week or so. I think it has to do with sinus congestion. It could also do with the weather turning. I honestly couldn't tell you, but it is really annoying, and I would really like it to not happen. So I currently don't have one, but I have recently, very recently before this episode, so hopefully it doesn't come back. But I'll let you know if I have to step away for any reason. Anyway, with any luck, that won't happen. Hopefully you're doing better than that. But anyway, let's play some Monster Train. Today we are default Stygian, Exile, Awoken. It's great. We're looking for incants. Root Seeds, let's go. We're fighting Double Barrel Daedalus, Curse Arcus, Sap Seraph. We have Flash Freeze, Steel Enhancer, Crystalline Seeds. All good cards, right? Crystalline Seeds is a great card to just play and clear a wave. We have a ping. Steel Enhancer is something. It also plays nicely with the card draw that we get from Root Seeds, so that's cool. Temples today, 2, 3, 4, 7. There's at least something in the late game. I'll take it. Dupe on 8 is magic side, nothing special. There's a trinket with money on 7, competing with Vortex Steel, no magic. There's Steel and magic on 6. Steel has a Vortex again. 2 good Vortices and Steel shops on 6 and 7. Good to keep that in mind. Magic shops are strong on this run as well because of Root Seeds, so keep that in mind as well. We have, let's see, Removal Dupe Cave on 5. Magic Shop competes. Magic Vortex on 4. Hellvent, Awoken banner compete. Lack of Steals on 4 and 5 mean we get a Steel double up in the early game, which does align with both Stygian banners, which plays nicely with Root Seeds. So I think we have some pretty decent direction as long as we actually see good stuff. We are still Tethys, so let's look at the Forge first. I'm going to click Chillwind. And it's not particularly close. I would like something that helps with the early game. Petrified Crucible would not be good without Restore. I don't have good spikes applications. I'm unlikely to be looking for a Thorned Hollow. Split Anvil will work really nicely with Root Seeds and other tools. Let's take that, grab money, move on. Okay. What is this? Mark of Invasion. Can I take this? I should be able to. There exist answers for this. It's actually, I'm not going to take this. This could work out in my favor, but it's also very likely that it doesn't. This floor would have been okay, actually. I had to think about it. It would have been alright. Alright, well, we do get a ping for the collector, which is at least something. I'm going to buff upstairs. Didn't mean to click that. Let's move on. Crystalline Seeds goes middle, Flash Freeze up top. We double Root Seeds here. Should be clean without taking any damage, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. I am going to play another Trained Steward here, shoot a guy downstairs. We get through. I'm looking for a ping, and then we have it. That's not a good draft. You got a ping here for me? Ooh, spicy Monster Train. Spicy. Okay, we're gonna get pummeled, actually, is how it works out. No pings for that. I mean, that's Monster Train. We take 1 round, though, thanks to the Frostbite. Yikes. Alright, well, fair enough. Offering Token is not a card I'm happy... How do I say this? I was going to say it's not a card I mind having. I'm never happy to see it, but it's also never a problem. I already have Flash Freezes. If we're looking for incants, Offering Token could be it. Let's grab one. I'm going to take Glimmer here for sure. AoE damage, plus 30 candidates, things like that. We like it. I'm going to go look for a Stygian banner. Temple today says Spell Chain, Purge. Gross. Endless. Endless plus 25. I would take a Shark. Alright, we see a Siren, which I will grab. So this upgrade set is wasted, but that's okay. None of it's good. Alright, we're going to save our money. We're going to move on. The Spell Chain here I'm going to put into the Steel Enhancer, or one of them, just so that I get the extra incants here. I think it's fine. I'm not going to purge anything there. Unit draft, grab it. Good. Shark would be good here. Infusion would be good here. Yikes. Well, Tethys is going to pass away because of this Forge Disciple upgrade. But I think we're okay anyway. May as well put the Train Steward on that floor, actually, even though it's going to die. I'm looking for... Yeah, I was going to say I'm looking for the Steel Enhancer, and that actually pushes it above where I was, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to Glimmer middle here to get rid of one of the curses. Okay. It will have to do. Sure. Bad draw, but we at least managed to get the Frostbite down and Tethys is alive. Good. Great work. I'd like to get Tethys over 7 here. I'm going to ping in the back for sure. I need to try to deal with this backline. I get Crystalline Seeds, maybe? I sure hope I do. If I don't hit that Crystalline Seeds, we're in bad state, right? Oh, that's tough. I think I am going to Frostbite upstairs, though. It swings this in a major way. Just draw well? Okay. We may actually pass away here. Hold. 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 Okay, we don't pass away. We finally managed to do it decently. Tethys gets an attack. Oh, buddy. Okay, Monster Train, you made your point. You made your point. Crypt Builder is not a bad pickup. It's good because of Split Anvil, so let's take it. Yikes, that was tense. We're going to take Razor Sharp Edge. Shard Channeler is an interesting pickup, but sure. You want Guard of the Unnamed? Not normally what I would take here, but I'll take something I can stick in front just so I don't pass away. We are going to look at the Steel Shop here regardless. Multi-strike Incant Armor 2. Don't mind if I do. With that in mind, how are we feeling? I could... This is not chased? Correct. I could go Siren infused with Guard. I don't think that's right. I think I'm going to do Nameless Siren Infusion into... I think we're going to do Nameless Siren. Gorgon's here, by the way, but I'm mostly thinking because there's a multi-strike in the shop, I could get away with this and just hard buff that. I have the Siren of the Sea. Is that better? I think it's actually superior. I'm going to take the Gorgon now that I'm thinking about it for a little bit. I realize, unfortunately, this multi-strike does nothing for me now, but I actually think it's okay. Wow. Wild. I'm going to go ahead and take a plus 25 into the Gorgon here. I get a plus 30, which I'll put in a Glimmer, yes. I'm going to go ahead and do this infusion. As wild and crazy as that feels, this feels like this is going to work in my favor. I was kind of hoping for a large stone, which is why I kept this open. If they give me an overstack, it won't let me put the Spikes 3 in here just because of the Spikes 3, even though I want the plus 10. I was thinking of just doing that, but I guess I don't even have the choice. So, fair enough, Monster Train, you got me. I'll take Abandoned Stave. Yeah, that's Ember solved. I don't even have to take Ember at this point. Okay, great, fine. That's acceptable. We'll move on. I will hope for the best, I suppose, and we'll let it ride. It was very weird giving up that multi-strike Incant Armor 2, but to be clear, I think the Gorgon is stronger this way, so I'm okay with it. Play this out. Draw here. I'm going to go ahead. Double barrel. I have to keep my guy alive by some means. So here we go. 20 damage comes in. Don't double barrel me. Wow. Thanks, Monster Train. Extremely cool. It's okay. I can get out simply by double incanting here. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, we are buffing here. We are incanting, doing our best. Alright, this should win reasonably confidently. We have things like Razor Sharp Edge here that are pretty huge. So, I'm a fan of that. Alright, everything's gonna walk up. Might be a little annoying. Tethys won't die, which is good. This is a terrifying floor. But fortunately, we hit Big Glimmer, which just absolutely crushes it. And then we push big numbers through to the boss, which is good. Great. Well done. Okay, this looks better now already. You just slam that Crypt Builder. Everything is free. It's great. I'm just gonna... Doesn't matter. I'm gonna blast downstairs with that. I'll put the Frostbite in the boss. Okay, I feel like we get past this. Giving up a multi-strike is a bizarre feeling, but, you know, We have the tools that make me feel like we can just kind of freely push this, and we're going to be okay, right? Yeah, I feel like we've got it. He just shoots through, doing 81s here. Yeah, this feels like this is pretty solid. We put multiples of these on the floor and we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a channel song here. It's not going to be helpful yet. It will be helpful later. Titan Sentry? Shark could be really good. He's not bad. I'm going to grab Shark, and I'm going to take card draw here. I do not need the Ember with the Abandoned Stave. I'm looking for removals. I'm looking for magic shops. We're going to the right. Get some health back. It's good. 10 in piercing. I think I'm just super upgrading the Glimmer, and then we'll dupe this whenever we have a chance. I'm going to go ahead and spell chain the Razor Sharp because this is going to get a -1. Absolutely. Great work. Go team. Plus 10. I don't think so. Permafrost. I don't mind it. The removals here are simply Train Stewards. They are very bad right now. We'll move on. How are we feeling? You want a plus 10 something? No? You want to permafrost the channel song? I think I would rather hold over something. If we saw it, we don't. That's okay. 20 consume here. Take a -1 into a Root Seeds, and we chill. I actually think I will purchase a removal here, and that will be a good state for us. Probably going to the removal dupe and making another big Glimmer. How does Conduit feel here? Irrelevant. I'm going to wait for a handheld totem. I'm not pressed about it because you have to remember we have the Split Anvil and Vengeful Shards from the Abandoned Stave, so we should be okay. Mark of Invasion should be alright. This guy's scary. But I can generate a lot of armor. I think we should be okay. Wow, that's a turn 1. I'm going to take 1 damage to save... What is that, 6 damage? Sure. Reasonable. We're going to go ahead and Shark middle here. We're going to incant. I'm going to go ahead and hit that channel song. It could have hit, right? It absolutely could have hit. We're going to ping 1 and ping the other here and take 0 and get the collector, which is good. We get Gorgon down. I'm going to put him in the middle, I think, is fine. We are looking to buff our floor. I need to keep my floor afloat here. 19 coming in. I need to be above 22 to survive, which is pretty tough to do, but is doable. I actually just straight up think incanting for this is better. Just take the extra health, right? It's superior. I'd like to draw my big Glimmer. Thank you. Great work. Our whole goal now is to stop incoming damage, which we successfully achieve, and continue incanting. Numbers must go up. Okay, now this boss is going to be the main challenge here. So we are looking to incant a lot. Like, in fact, I think taking 1 damage for the incant is actually worth it. So I'm going to be clicking that stuff. Our whole goal here is huge numbers. Okay, I need to make these numbers bigger because this guy is going to truck crush me, which we don't want to have happen. So our plan is I'm going to actually kill the 60 health guy in the front here, but I'm going to start by discarding a Vengeful Shard. I want to get rid of that. Provides a lot of value. Our goal here is now hyper buff and draw 10 and flash freeze. Okay, we have 60 something health, which somehow is enough to win here. Fantastic news. Good in, can't floor, 1 round in, and we get it. Great. Whew, spicy. I'm okay taking that too. Gifts for guard. It's not bad. There's stuff I could hit that would be kind of unfortunate. I don't think it really helps here, but it's not bad. It is... You know, I'll take it, I think, actually, right? There's very little... I mean, it's not bad. I'll take it. I think it can help. Pyre Shards, Restoring Retreat, Wildwood Custodian. I'm just going to sell them. It's fine. I don't need those cards. Alright, now here... Magic Shop, Removal Dupe. I think it is Removal Dupe, and it's not particularly close. We're going to go ahead and look at the cave first, see what we hit. Random Consumable. Melting? I don't want to pack morsels, no. Great, 10 gold for free as an event, seems nice. The removals here are straightforward. We're going to drop Train Steward and a Frozen Lance. Seems good. We're going to keep the Guard of the Unnamed. I'm going to make another Glimmer here. Big Glimmers are big help. Do I need this money? Going to a steel shop. I don't actually think this money helps us. Let's move on. It's probably fine, actually. Let's just grab it and go. It's okay. I'm thinking about it here. It's a train of thought episode. I don't have to be too fancy, but at the same time, I don't think it hurts enough for me to be concerned about it. I have the tools to draw what we need. Ooh, hitting that Siren of the Sea Gorgon with that is great news. Let's work on Frostbite downstairs. We'll incant once up top. We do take that Ember Drain because I wasn't confident that I would hit that. But that's okay. Mid-floor looking alright. Our whole goal here, draw tons of cards, buff your damage, and play a Root Seeds. We're definitely still leaving some Ember on the table, or rather some cards on the table, so we can do better here. Now this is... If I gifts here, I just hit stuff, and then everything gets free, and we have a ridiculous turn, right? This is just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, of course we're going to just blow stuff up. Blast bottom floor here. Flash freeze in front. It's a good turn. 8 incants. Yeah, you know, good turn. Send it. Sure. I'm not mad about this. Honestly. Burn cards. Sure, why not? Incant, we're way ahead. We glimmer downstairs for sure. Play a card upstairs, consume it. Sure, why not? Seems okay to me. I actually feel like we're in pretty decent spot. Hey, keep Tethys alive, please. Thank you. Would be cool, in fact, for her not to pass away. I'm just going to take draw. I don't really think there's another thing I need to do here, so great. She lives. Well done. She will pass away, but that's okay. Sure, seems good to me. We are prioritizing buffing the Siren Friend, so it's good to do it. Tethys is going to be dead. She's not worth the buffs here, so it is kind of just what it is. Gifts here. Honestly, I don't mind the whole gifts angle. This is pretty solid, right? We're just playing tons of cards, and they are pretty decent cards, in fact. So, yeah, sure. And then eventually you get, like, yeah, you just redraw like this, and it's pretty good. And then we blam, draw everything, burn pretty much our entire deck, and is all good, right? 10 multi-strike is a pretty solid turn when you're doing 200 and something damage. So, yeah, we're looking decent there. Preserve, Guardian Stone, Glacial Seal. I'm just going to skip these. Don't think they're helping me. Is Unleash the Wildwood ever correct? I think we just make more Glimmers and we're fine. Pyregrow feels unnecessary. I am leaving some magic on the table, but I can eventually see a magic shop again. I think we're okay. Let's just skip that for cash. It's a pretty straightforward run so far. I am going to look for a plus 25 again, probably. Sure, we'll go to the right. Take this opportunity to upgrade. You going to give me another multi-strike game? Sure, sure, sure. I'm going to put a plus 25 in Shark, actually. Yeah, spread the love, right? It's good. We get another plus 25. I am just going to make this thing do big numbers, and this is fine, I think. Health is your friend. This prevents it from passing away, so good enough for me. Horde says, Cuddlebeard, Light's Gift is definitely it, though. Light's Gift is definitely it. I would love all of these, but preventing me from even taking hits on top is the direction we want. Now, I do need to keep the Divinity from killing me, but I can get that with just the Glimmers if I so choose. So I'm not mad about it. Just the Glimmers is okay. Now, removing the Vengeful Shards does convert this into just a +1 Ember Relic, which should be enough mathematically. So let's actually just hawk these out so I stop having to look at them. That should be good. Now we can move on. We go down to 4 Ember, but I'm okay with that state because we have to have the double deadweights anyway, so all good. We should be able to easily beat Arcus here and save a lot of our cash because there is a money trinket shop that I think I'm going to go to, right? Like, we could always see Founding Seal. We could always hit Founding Seal. See what we roll. Shark, sure. Shark is good. There you go, bud. Great. Good, good, good. And then we'll Frostbite downstairs because it helps. Every little bit helps. Okay. Let's play our friend up top. We'll play the Root Seeds out. I'm going to blast the boss here on this one. We do have some frost or some curses coming through. We can't avoid them all. And what's coming up? I would... Would I trade this 3 damage? I don't think I would, actually. I don't think I will. Let's blast middle. There's an argument for it. It would have been a much stronger turn overall, but I'm not upset by what we ended up with. I am just going to go ahead and do big upgrades or big spells up here. We're going to blast bottom floor. And I think I am going to put Frostbite on the boss here. That seems respectable. Alright, we get a fairly slow turn here, but we have to pick up somehow. So we're doing it. There we go, we managed to kill him. Great. Okay, now this looks promising. We draw, deadweight discarded. We play one of these. I'm going to play the freebie, make space, send it. And now we have a very strong turn. Now, unfortunately, this very strong turn does not actually hit the boss for 1,000,000 damage like I would have preferred, but it does scale us. Look at this, that's 14 spells in a turn. We would have pushed like 1,000 damage if he had no stealth there, which is annoying, but fine. We're gonna have a similarly good turn here actually by just playing the Crypt Builder, which is always a good choice. So that's pretty cool. Glimmer the boss, because I don't like him. Keep glimmering the boss, I don't like him. Sure. Seems okay. Then we get a decent play here of just some Root Seeds, draw cards, fine. We should easily clobber this combat. We have plenty of armor right now. Plenty of armor. Let's just hit the boss. Yeah, great. Draw stuff. Sure, sure, sure. It's all good. Tons of armor, tons of everything. I'm pretty sure we win on 1 here. Yeah, we actually, I'm pretty sure, can win off the top without the boss attacking. Yeah, there it is. I was like, I just need to get the incants up to a high level, and we do it in one. So, cool. We're going to easily clobber the Divinity with this strategy. Deep Offering is good here. Ice and Pyre is also good here. It's nice to have something you just blast enemies with that just does a bunch of damage. But I think Deep Offering plays nicer with the strategy. And I do actually think this is just draw cards. There are some turns where I'm not hitting 10 yet. I don't need to upgrade any further, but I don't hate any. I'm going to go left. It's Trinket Shop, and it's not particularly close. Root Split Mask, absolutely. Great. Lightstone Casing. What's coming up? It's Magic Side. You could hit a holdover, which is fun. Plus 30. Purge. Plus 30 on the Crypt Builder is reasonable. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go ahead and look at this cave before I make a decision. Sure, I'll trade Pyre Health for a big cash. Here we have excess of Pyre Health. I'm looking for Handheld Totem. Hey, look, there it is. Great. If we can keep Tethys alive, this will be fine. This will help a little bit in the, at least Seraph, if nothing else. Well, Faulty Loader, Lightstone Casing, I'll take it. There might be like a holdover on that Glimmer or something. Sap Tap is strong. Cursed Vines is also strong, but Sap Tap will be better. I hit them with the Glimmer, and then the Glimmer gives them the big draw, which is free cards. Cursed Vines is also free cards, but it's a little bit less consistent of free cards, right? In the sense that you get them only if your hand's not full, and with 7 base draw and Root Seeds, we're probably going to have a lot of full hands. We move on. I think we're fine. I don't have to do anything fancy here. You could easily reach 200 shards on this one if you wanted to. I'm leaving, what, 35 shards on the table? But this is a train of thought, and this doesn't help me at all. So, I don't really care. Right? I don't really care. Yeah, I don't think I really care. I'm over here contemplating it like it matters. It doesn't matter. There's no reason to do it here. I'm going to move on. It's fine. We're already at 145. Let's take the Aggressive Amulet. I don't mind. Now, the one thought that's worth considering is there's an argument for not... Huh, interesting. I was going to say I could Deep Offering and draw stuff, but I'm actually just going to Channel Song. There's an argument for not duping the Gorgon because I'm buffing it, right? A lot of these boosts are what's causing its damage to be really high. An alternative consideration is to dupe the Glimmer again, because if you recall, the Glimmer is what gives me card draw here. So, we'll have to see is where I'm at. I'm just going to play a bunch of this stuff. I'm going to blow up the front guy. Everything is free here. You see, like a turn like this, I don't get anything, right? Which is not inherently bad, but you can see how it might not be ideal. It would be good if I was able to play something and generate that card draw. Let's see, send it. Yeah, again, drawing a Glimmer like this is a bit of a bummer. Right? It is a bit of a bummer. It is nice drawing that card, though. So, you know, I get it. I get it. That's a really good turn. That would push, like, 1,000 damage to the Divinity. So, you can kind of see it happening, right? Now this is easy. We're just going to blast one guy. It makes everything free. And then you get to watch some fun stuff here as the Glimmer draws a card. But wait, there's more. We Deep Offering. And then we get to play this other stuff too, which is fantastic. So that's exciting. Very exciting turns. I'm quite pleased with this Deep Offering, actually. It's doing a lot of work. I actually have to play a card Alright, we did it. Great. And now everything is free, so I have yet another ridiculous turn here, where we just get to incant an obnoxious amount. And that's pretty decent, right? There's a 17 incant turn or something to that effect. Let's play this out, play the 0-costers. I will flash freeze down below, get rid of the multi-striker, draw the rest of these out. We're having another good turn and you can't stop me. And yeah, here we go. Look at this. Clicking cards, draw, discard, great work. Draw 10. We'll see pretty much the entire rest of our deck here, which is fine, right? I do want to play something, so I have something to draw. And here we are. Look at this turn. You want to see some big numbers? We're really pushing them now. This guy doesn't stand a chance. That's truckloads of damage here. Now, the Guard of the Unnamed is not actually doing anything. I kind of really do... I'm going to take this Unnamed Tome. I really do like the dupe on the Gorgon. Focus Growth is good. Focus Growth is a good card because it procs the Sap Tap and is ideally Ember costed for a split Anvil run. Cool. With that in mind, I go to the right. We're going to take health, grab everything. The dupe here is, in my opinion, pretty clear. The Gorgon. I'm going to purchase a removal. Holdover also, by the way, on this Glimmer is rock solid. What? It's nuts. I want to purchase a removal on the Guard now. Hell's Banners is a pretty helpful utility. Buy that. Totem Fragment, play everything top floor anyway. It's pretty good. I don't think I need it. I'm going to re-roll that. It's whatever. I'm going to buy the removal on, you guessed it, the Guard. He did his job. And at this point, there's not much left. Plus 10. Let's just make 50 in piercing here. Seems good. Cool. The -1. These don't really matter all that much. I'm going to take the Channel Song to free. I'm going to buy removals, maybe? I don't think I need to. Want to remove Consume something, possibly? Remove Consume Deep Offering? Nah, I don't think it's that. I'm just going to take the Tethys Scales. It's fine, right? Sure. Cool. We have 170 out of 100. It's the train of thought, so we're good. Let's go blast Seraph. Making some pretty quick decisions, but fortunately when you have incants like this, things kind of are just working out in your favor. Hit that Channel Song. We get a big guy out, which is great. Drop him in. Fantastic. Incant the enemies. Great work. Well done. I don't get a super cool buff here, but I do get Big Glimmer, which I appreciate. I'm going to discard something. I'm going to play these here, and we chill on this turn. Yes. Now, we should pretty quickly kill the bosses here. I think on Divinity, Tethys will pass away, but that's okay, right? Now, this is a good turn because I can draw, make everything free, and have all of my glimmers in hand, which is very safe. And then we are chilling. I mean, I can just incant a truckload here, right? And then we get another incant, which is okay. This is pretty decent. The sap, by the way, doesn't even affect me because it's, remember, it's because if you know, you know. What am I trying to say? It doesn't even affect us because of Gorgon. Blast it. We could be on track for a pre-relentless here. Very possibly. This is about to be a devastating turn for the boss. Pushing, 2,400. I think he's dead if we have one more turn like that. So, that's cool. And we are poised to have multiple other turns like that, in fact. Right? Like, just look at this. It's all happening. I haven't even, like, fully scaled here, but we have it. I'm going to not ping this floor, actually. I'm going to self-ping, because he just removes that frostbite anyway, and it's an incant, so sure. Yeah, because he comes upstairs, but look, they already have all this, so... The play is... Crypt Builder openly here. Actually, I think the play is... Glimmer. Gifts for a guard. Right? Yeah, check this. Then you blast here. Yeah, we win on this turn, easy. We're already there. So, cool. Great work. This is a huge turn. I didn't even need most of these multi-strikes. Great news. Alright, yeah, we pre-relentless Seraph, which is fantastic. I think Divinity will look similar. The Glimmers are going to keep me afloat while the Divinity blows up Tethys. And that will be okay, right? It's fine. Let's see. Titan Sentry. I'm actually just going to play Tethys downstairs with how this drew out. Sure, bud. Get him. Draw cards. Sure, bud. Let's go. Cleared a wave. I appreciate that. We get Gorgon 1 incanted into Gorgon 2, which is fantastic news. Which lets me... Yeah, bottom floor is toasty. We're going to go ahead and Crypt Builder upstairs. I get to blow up bottom floor safely, which does actually keep my floor alive, which is pretty neat. We're going to draw. I'm going to get it. I get another Glimmer, huh? Sure. Why not, Monster Train? I like it. Take an incant here. This unnamed tome I'm going to hold on to. We're pushing 600 to the boss while simultaneously clobbering this floor. This is... How interesting. Incant. Gifts. By gifts here, I will draw 3, which is good. Sure, it's unfortunate hitting that other Glimmer, but it's alright. Go ahead and buff downstairs. We want to play 1 Glimmer up top. So I'll play the held over Glimmer here. We will incant a lot here. For sure. I'm going to blow up bottom floor here. Tethys just kills a guy. Ooh, buddy, that's actually impressive. We're going to continue incanting up top for a big turn. I'm going to save the unnamed tome in case we get chains, right? It's all about the question of, do we get chains? We do. Hey, look, chains, get out of here, bud. Great work. All right, top floor is on deck. We'll draw first, hit him with the Crypt Builder for free. Get that Glimmer out, draw a card, and we should now be on track for that sweet, sweet pre-relentless. Next turn, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Tethys is gone. That's okay. She did her part. Her part was... Oh, nice. Draw this. Yeah, great. Her part was basically just kill enough waves that this is free. And we reached it, right? So, cool. Hey, look, we have the kill. Fantastic news. Bam. Pushing tons of damage here. Chains doesn't even get up top. Cool. Yeah, we could have taken more shards. It didn't matter. But it also didn't matter if I would have or not. So, whatever. You know, it's fine. It literally would not have changed these last 2 combats in the least. Enemies were mostly dead before even reaching me, and then they had Light's Gift to contend with, so pretty straightforward stuff. Hey, you know what? Gorgon, let's go. I don't get a chance to play him as often as I would like. That's a pretty decent score for me. We had a multi-strike incant armor 2 Siren of the Sea, but I saw this and said, I mean, this is just better. We have the Siren Infusion, we have fantastic incants, I have Steel Enhancer on lock, I have Root Seeds, Razor Sharp Edge, tons of tools. Split Anvil is doing astronomical amounts of value here, getting free incants out of the Sat Tap. Think about as well how many 10 draw turns we had. We would not have gotten much value out of Cursed Vines. I would have taken it if I could have afforded it because it would have been free incants on a couple turns, but I was a few gold off and it didn't really matter, right? Didn't swing this combat in any appreciable way. The holdover on this Glimmer was nuts because it meant I could always protect it from the Gifts for a Guard, which, for the record, did pay out as I predicted. It's a card that feels weird to use, but let me tell you, it's good when it's good, so... And this is the run where it's good. As long as you don't have too many core cards you need to preserve, then you're fine. And yeah, otherwise, the floor cleaned house. Double Gorgons? Yes, please. So, great. All right, seems good. We managed it. We got clobbered in a couple combats. Right, it was just me. It was just ring 2 and 1 where things looked real dicey for a bit. But we managed to pull it off. So, incredible work. I don't have anything else to add. Managed to get this whole run and everything in under 50 minutes. Very unlikely, but pretty cool. So here we are, and that's 274 wins on the series. Let's go. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.